Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is just off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. And it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. And he's cut it out. Ernest. Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Throwing. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Rummenigge. Maldini cuts it out. And it's Ronaldinho. That is good alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a nicely measured pass. Ernest. And it's Lam. And it's lofted through here. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's definitely not his best. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Ronaldinho. Lam. Hernes. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Drogba. It's a goal kick. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Figo, and he cuts out the supply. Hernes. And here's Bale, and he's running through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pullet. That's beautifully weighted. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Danger averted for now. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pullet with the clearance. And it's Bergomi. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Bergomi does really well there, strong defending. Thuram. And it's Pullet. Cafu. And here's Figo. He's looking for the runner here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that has been cleared. Defending of the desperate variety.
Added time.
Ball is over the line. Drogba! Oh, bang on target.
How many of the...
And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bale. Number
And the action
21,
is back underway.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Both sides
Number
defensively
9,
robust up to now.
Coming on the field, number 11, Erling Haaland.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Thuram. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
아이고.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Maldini. Thailand trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nedved. Defending here is really tight. They continue each to cancel the other out.
The attendance for this match was
Bigo could try cutting
71,659.
inside here. And through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
아, 그러네.
Pullet stood his ground strongly.
기.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
그래.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15. Now, coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 20, Federico Valverde. Substitutions taking place.
Valverde. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, what a climb!
안돼 없어야 되는
Whistle's gone,
저거를.
presumably for offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution.
There they go, hunting again. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Offside that time. Thuram getting this one clear. Floated up and over. And that should get the job done. Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Played back in. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He is through here. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for...
And it's Messi. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Thailand have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
sweet feet. And the keeper's in command. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bale, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. And it's Messi. No, he is not giving anything away. Collar. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing nice and neat. Chance to shoot now. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Zico. Collar does really well to win the ball there. Lam.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Ah, such a clever touch. He rises! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Rummenigge. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Passes short and sharp.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira. Oh, good read. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now it's Messi. Schmeichel claims it. Pirlo. That looks a cracking ball. It's Zico! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Zico with the short one. There's the shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lam. Neymar. Wriggles his way through. He's found a way
ど
through.
こにドイツ
Collier. Messi. Pirlo. Stood up well to him there.
There will be one
Collier.
minute added time.
Nice physical challenge. Vieira. Rummenigge. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent.
Substitution on the
But
field.
I can't help feeling that their
Number
efforts
24.
deserved that little bit more.
Number 9.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Number 8. Gullit.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Coutinho. Number 26.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Lam wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bale looking to play it into the box. That was travelling.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bale. Vieira. Still just a single goal between the sides. Vieira. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
70,987.
Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Gullit. There's the hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably did...
Rummenigge. There's the hit! Oh. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flings in a cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter.
どこにしてんの？
Rafael Leao.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Costa Curta. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cleared without hesitation.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
In for a header! Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Nedved. Vieira running with the ball. Rummenigge. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's a decent clearance. So it is still 0-0. Lahm. Oh, great play! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Some really good ball movement. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got the shot away! And it's come back out to him. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. and that's been well dealt with. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goal! Manchester United!
Rummenigge very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Always onto this. Messi gets through on his own. Chance! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Zakaria. Looking tidy in possession here. Hullet, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some good persistent defending here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, Tomiyasu will look back really fondly on the first half of the 23-24 campaign. He made a proper impact in ensuring that the defending champions left North London empty-handed.
Yeah, I remember he was brought on late-ish in the game in response to a triple change, I think, from the opposition. He brought down a very long diagonal pass, which led to the late winner.
And that winner ensured that his team's 12-game losing sequence against the Mancunians was finally ended. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Turan. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Curtis. Looks a good ball through, showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Pullet, ready to try one. And it's Neymar. Lam. Pullet. Rummenigge. Back into the middle. That is Hullet. Rummenigge. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
Terrific header!
いやー、お前枠持っていけよ。
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Neymar. Ronaldinho with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
何もしてないけど。
Zakaria. Dixon. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge, and he's in on goal.
いや
Oh,
ー。
that's a fine interception. Ernest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only...
Could be danger here. There's the shot!
ショー。
He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neymar goes short. It's Neymar! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's picked his way through. Good
Yeah.
read, needed to be. Ernest. That is a little undercooked. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Ernest. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Yeah.
Zakaria, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
차.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Dixon. Coming on to replace him is...
So off we go once more.
Costa Curta. Substitutions taking place.
Lan. And here's Neymar. Nice control.
Yeah.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bale. And that's another good win of the ball. Bale. Neymar. He has found the way through. Big chance! Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
More.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Ernest. Zakaria. And it's Hullet. He is through here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Squeeze it through. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
Dobre.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's good play from him.
He is just caressing the ball.
Whoa.
Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's in! Oh no, this does not look good. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bellingham. Real chance here.
그래.
Lam. And it's Neymar. Bale.
託したよな。
Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
何してんだこれ。
75 minutes played. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland. Shot it.
いやー、お前。どこだ。
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Rummenigge. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Great challenge, time to perfection. And now they can spring out of defence. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Hermes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good driving run.
いやー。
Right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Would have been quick to recover this. Bergomi. That's a little off target. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Maldini calmly anticipates.
うわ
Zakaria. And that's that. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. Van der Ven makes the interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Played back in. Bellingham. That has been knocked clear. Some really good ball movement. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Belletti.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Zakaria clears it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. No way through, so back it comes. There's the hit! Goal! Manchester United!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Horace! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Van Dijk can get it clear. And it's Lahm. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zakaria. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, what has happened here? Chooses to go back. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mosquera. And they win it back again. Lovely ball and a real chance now. They want to be quick to recover this. Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge.
예.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pull it. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that looks a decent header!
예.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ernest. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Referee has just said play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's running through. Backward it goes. Oh, good-looking ball.
Habrá
Bellingham.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly met. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar plays it in. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
El dorsal 13 será
Here we go again then.
El dorsal 21 se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Bale. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
La asistencia a este partido
And it's Messi.
asciende a 71.898 espectadores.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And Yaya Toure! And he thumps it clear. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's bustling through. Tries. He scores! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thuram calmly anticipates. It's a sweet ball, that. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Seedorf. Chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. Platini.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big...
Messi! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Neymar. Platini. That looks a good ball through. Well, oh, what has happened here? And the counter is on. Gullit finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Messi. Gullit. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world... Oh no, what has happened here? And that is going out for a goal kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's being shifted off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nedved. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gerrard. Nedved. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rafael Leao, and the counter is on. Manchester United finding their passes. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar chasing after it. There will be a throw-in. Lahm. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Lahm. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gerrard. 15 minutes till half-time. Luis Suarez. Lovely feet. Vieira. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And here's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Ronaldinho. Great hit! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And now the breakaway. Nedved. For Yaya Toure. Nesta. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Nesta gathers from the goal kick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So off we go once more.
Number 21.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now he's off and running. Ernest. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar will not want to lose it. Shot at goal! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called... And a header!
Ja.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gerrard. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the... Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. And it's Hullet. Tomiyasu. He is just caressing the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Messi. Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's found the way through. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Sané. Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Nice control.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Chance! In for the pieces! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Mitoma. Mitoma! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neymar. Now it's Gullit. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Son Heung-min. Well read, and the danger is averted. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's gone loose. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Son Heung-min.
1 minute added time.
Messi, Gullit.
맞아요.
And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it took... There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before.
있어. 베니스로
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
ちょっとスルーするんですよ。
Now it's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. Rummenigge. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And it's Lahm. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Neymar. He is through here. Closing in on goal. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Ronaldinho! Decent hit from there.
はい。
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's chosen to go back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm played out towards the right wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lobbed in behind. He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira. And it's Lahm.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Law is onto this. Bellingham. Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hullet. Platini. Law. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Platini. Maldini. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Turan is there, and he can get that clear.
1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rummenigge.
いや
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Hullet, and he's been shifted off it. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. That is lovely. Oh, it's come loose. Law. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And back to the keeper they go. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Shapes to
ー、う
shoot!
わー、危ね
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Vieira simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
The
good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20, Platini. Number 10, Messi. Number 15, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 11,
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Number
Well, the time has
22,
arrived to start taking
Ramos.
risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cantona. Substitution.
Collier. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's gone looking for safety.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some really good ball movement, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho. He's not got that quite right.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
え
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
えしかない。
Pretty robust defending.
Vieira gets across and deals with it.
伸びないか、お前の足。
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Collar does really well to win the ball there. And it's Lam. Now it's Bale. Rafael Leao. Big header!
うわ
And that
But
could
mine
have
for you.
brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Some good work on the right flank here. Valverde. He's got away. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Collier. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
ねえ、お前それ。ちょいちょいちょいちょい。
Neuer trying to keep this in. Vieira tries to dink it in. Spread neatly.
Right.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 16.
Taken back almost at once.
Rodri. Substitution in progress.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
added minutes
He's found a
have
way
been
through.
indicated.
Manchester United could have here their final chance.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot. Law clears. That's at the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine...
Ah, 19 points.